What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phase 6, your source for music, business, motivation, and support. It's your boy, Sirr Love. I got an exciting topic. We're keeping it 100 again. If you've been watching this little short series that I've been doing, this little motivational series, this is something I used to do with the kids a long time ago, and I think it's very profound about the human mind and how we think and how to progress our minds to another level. And I really want you guys to kind of like beam in on this, if you will. All right. I know I'm going out of the traditional knowledge giving thing, but like I just want you guys to beam in. Follow me. Let's do this. So like I told you guys before, I did nonprofit. I did it for 2 years. I dedicated my whole life to, helping kids, particularly high school kids. I did it with elementary school kids, middle school kids too, but I really had a thing for helping kids that had, gone through really traumatic events, kids that were, might have experienced rape, molestation at a very young age, or may have lived in extreme poverty, or homeless, or lived in a life of a lot of violence and crime, and just your standard concept of a kid that had it bad. Those are the kids that I was working with. We used cognitive behavioral therapy, known as CBT, and paired it with writing lyrics and things of that nature to drive kids to bring something out of themselves that they were not aware that was there. I was very passionate about this. Did it for a full 2 years. I mean, a kid would come into the studio talking about flipping birds and how he had bricks overseas. Dude, 16 years old, you ain't got no bricks, you ain't got no birds, you ain't selling that much coke. Who's buying coke like that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not a D-boy, I don't know, but like I'm talking to the kid, and we start there, but through the program and through the process, that's the first record. But by record number 3 or 4, he's crying in the studio in the booth talking about his relationship with his father, and it was so powerful, so impactful. The program was crazy. I can't wait to bring it back. Once we get successful, we're really going to bring that thing back. I look forward to it. But to the psychology thing, there's a thing I used to do with the kids that I thought was profound, because I used to do it with elementary school kids, middle school kids, high school kids, and even did it with the adults that were involved. And I got the same results, no matter the age or whatever. I mean, younger kids were a little bit more excited than older people, but it's a great exercise. So what I used to do is I used to take a broomstick. We used to lay the broomstick on the floor, and I would tell the kids to, get over the broom. And so the kids would see the broom, and they take a step, and they step over the broom. It would be groups. It would be one team versus another, and they take turns stepping over the broom. And then I would have 2 people on each side raise the broom, and we would raise it about 6 inches, and I say, get over the broom. And they would step over the broom. They would like politely just take 1 step gracefully over the broom. And then I would say, I'll move it up like a foot higher than that and say, get over the broom. And now they have to kind of take a slighter hop with it. It's like a little, they have to put a little energy into it now. And then I raise it up more, about another foot, and I say, get over the broom. And now the kids are like, God damn, I got to jump a little bit. So now they walk up and they jump up, popping, knees popping. God damn, I need to do some yoga. But, they'll jump over it, right? They'll jump over it. So then I raise it up a little higher, and they jump again. I raise it up higher. And next thing you know, they step back, and then they run up, and then they jump over it. Or some of them had hops, and they'll take just lean back one time, drop step, and just jump into it. Get over the bar. I would keep raising it. Sometimes the bar would get about right here. Kids start getting creative. One would hold his hands up and push the other over, and they would get chairs and stack the chairs up and hop over it, right? They were doing all these things, and every single time, the only thing that I said is get over the bar. And what I noticed is, and I told the kids, I said, after the whole exercise was complete, exercise was complete when the kids could no longer get over the bar. Like every person had reached the point where, I'm not the pole vaulting champion. I can't get over the bar, right? Let me tell you what this story means and how it comes together, because I learned through this exercise, and the point of this exercise was to show people the psychological limits that we as human beings place on ourselves. So I began to ask kids, I said, why did you step over the bar when it was low, but you jumped over the bar when it was higher? And all of them said, because, we didn't have to. Like, it was unnecessary. I said, well, when it got higher, why did you begin to work with one another and try to figure out how to get over the bar? Like, why did you team up? They said because we couldn't do it unless we teamed up to get over the bar. And my question was, the reason, I told them, I said, the reason that we're not winning, the reason that you're not winning, the reason that people are not winning, the reason that we're not successful where we want to be is because all of us are treating the bar like it's on the ground. And the bars that we have to jump over in life are not visible. They're not in front of us. We don't see them. I said, when the bar was low, everyone was lazy. They stepped over it. They didn't think twice about it. When the bar rose, people applied energy and effort for the first time. A lot of you guys are doing this in your career right now. When the bar is low, when your expectation is low, when the KPI, the key performance indicator is low, when whatever your requirements are low, you don't even think about it. You just step over it and you live an average life. But when you begin to raise the bar, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Next thing you know, you have to apply a little bit of effort. Okay, now I gotta jump a little bit. So now I gotta be a little bit in shape, right? You raise the bar a little bit more, you jump a little higher. You raise it more, you jump a little bit higher. You raise it more, now you gotta step back and run up and jump. Now your effort is increasing at every level that you raise that bar in your life. Your effort increases. And when your effort increases, your ability to overcome the obstacle increases. And then you get to a point where your personal ability is no longer enough to get to where you want to go. So what do you have to do? You got to get people to come alongside and help you. You got to get this guy and this guy to lift you up. You got to get chairs. You got to get tools and bring those tools in to take you to the next level, to jump over this thing, because you physically can no longer do it. But the thing about it is you needed all those things from day one. If you were thinking successfully, if a successful person day one is jumping over the bar with everything they got, they're not stepping over anything. They're giving it 100%. That's the greatest person in the game. That's the level that you have to be at to be successful. We can no longer do the minimum requirements to be successful, to overcome the bar. The bar is mental. How high or low are you setting the bar in your life to be successful in this game? You like how I brought all that together? I'm asking you guys, how high are you setting the bar to be successful in this game? Because if you're doing the bare minimum, the bare requirements, you posting on social media, you drop something on SoundCloud every now and then, you do a little bit, you do a little open mic every night, yeah, that's cool. You can tell people you're a rapper and it sounds cool. It's all good. Yeah, he's trying. He got effort. At least he's not just in the studio. No one knows his stuff. But at what point do we say, I want to be a rapper? Who is the best rapper in the game? At what point do we say, I want to be a rock star? Who's the best rock star? Who's the best pop star? Who's the best jazz musician? At what point do we compare ourselves to greatness? Why do we have to wait till we jump over all the lower bars before we attempt to jump the higher bar? Why can't we come in the game picking a bar that's higher to jump over? Why can't we set the standard there? What is your requirements to be great? Who are you comparing yourself to? That is my question for you guys. Greatness is in front of you right now. If you guys want to be successful in this game, I need you to raise the bar in your life. I need you to raise the bar in your mind. I need you to decide today that when you wake up tomorrow, that you're not going to think or act like the amateur or the mediocre person or the intermediate person that you were before, that you're only going to compare yourself to professionals, that you're only going to measure yourself against the greatest, that you're going to wake up and you're going to say, how do I become the best in the game? How do I become greater than the great? And when you decide that, and some of you guys don't want to be like a long-term legend. Some of you guys want to be, just a popular, trendy artist. Well, who is the most popular, trendy artist in the game, and how do you beat them? How do you get your production to where it needs to be? How do you become the manager you want to be or the executive you want to be? Are you ready to articulate and go into that game? Are you ready to negotiate those deals? Or do you have the knowledge necessary to play in that space? Do you have the ego? Do you have the courage? Do you have the confidence necessary to go into that space? Do you really think you can sit across the table with me and think you're going to out-talk me, out-deal me, outwork me in this situation? Dog, I'm coming for your throat. And we in the same space. And I don't even know what they thinking. Come on, man. What we doing? What we doing? This is my question to you guys. What we doing? I just want you guys to raise the bar in your life. I gave you this whole story, this whole analogy, this whole understanding to tell you that it's our natural instinct to do the minimum requirement. Because if I put a broomstick in front of you right now and drop it on the floor, and you right now, if I put a broomstick on the floor, you do this. Go get a broomstick right now, put it on the floor, and I dare you to jump as high as you can over that damn broomstick. A lot of you guys will look at that broomstick and go, this is stupid. A lot of you guys won't even grab the broomstick. A lot of you guys will see the broomstick and you will feel it and go, wow, he was right. I really don't feel like jumping over this. Like, this is stupid. Why am I jumping over this? Because this is stupid. This makes no sense. And those are the people that don't win. If I put my broomstick on the ground right now, I'm fucking jumping all over it. I'm over the moon. Why did the cow jump over the moon? Because Sirr was chasing him. That's why. I was hungry. I want beef, Angus, steak, ribs. I want it all. Cleaning my plate. It's gonna be great. You guys be focused, man. I need you guys to be focused. That's all I wanted to talk about in this particular video, man. Listen, this is supposed to be your source for music, business, motivation, and support. I've given you guys a lot of the music business. I'm gonna lean into the motivation more in the future. I got some things that I'm coming down the pipeline that I'm really gonna focus on the business. I got some core business things that you guys need to know. But once we get to a lot of this core, we're gonna start getting really into your mind and figuring out where you at to win, because you gotta be in the right space if you wanna go to the next level. And that's just how it goes. That's just what's necessary. And that's just me getting from where I was in the mud to getting here. And that's me going from here to dropping down to get in the mud to get here. It's a lot of learning. It's a lot of mental stability and mental triumph. I talk to young future executives every day, and they're missing it. They're missing it. I don't want you guys to miss the boat. This is a long freaking video, but I hope you stayed tuned. I hope you watched it. Because these particular videos, like, I don't care if you finish them or not. These particular videos are for the people that want this, the people that want to go there. Go get that broomstick, sit it on the floor right now, jump over it. Get as high as you can. Do that once a week. Remember why you're doing this. What's your why? Figure all that out. Subscribe. Hit the button. It's worth it. Or that way. I don't know where it's at. Hit the button. It's worth it. We're going to get successful together. I don't know everything, but I know a lot about a little and a little about a lot. And every time I step in front of this camera, I give you guys everything that I got. I'm beamed in. Are you beamed in? I'm trying to win. Let's get it. It's your boy Sirr Love. I'm out of here. Thank you.